Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So it's day 7 in my 7 days of Christmas series for 2018, but it's also the release of the final mid-month mini mission over on the Mission Inspiration Facebook group. So I'm going to be combining the Mission Inspiration mini mission for December and the final day of my 7 days of Christmas series for 2018, all in one go. So the word for December for the mid-month mini mission is the word unicorn. So I will put the graphic on screen right now, right across my face, which I'm sure some of you will prefer. And as you can see, so what I need to do is try and come up with some concept for a Christmasified unicorn. Let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so I've got myself a sheet of black cardstock cut at 8 inches by 8 inches, which is the same size as my Mission Inspiration journal. Now, normally when I do my 7 days of Christmas projects, I like to include one that has a black background. I have done for the last couple of years. So this year, seeing as this is the last day and I haven't done one yet, I thought I would do my unicorn on a black background, but with a slight difference. I've got some graphite paper. So this is like carbon paper, only white, which I didn't realise that you could actually buy. Now I got this from my local craft store. It's Royal Langnickel graphite paper in white, and you get one big sheet. As you can see, it's 18 inches by 36 inches, which is quite a big size. So I've just cut a small piece 8 inches across. I'm just going to tape it. I've already taped it to the top. I just want to masking tape it to the bottom as well, just to make sure that it doesn't move while I'm doing my project. So I'm just going to smooth it out as best I can and then just wrap it round, and that should hold it while I'm transferring the image that I'm going to be using for this art journal page. So it's a unicorn. I tried to find some unicorns that would work for the right size. I didn't want to do a full-bodied horse because my drawing skills are just not good enough. So I drew my own, just on a piece of scrap paper. So I drew my own unicorn, just added a bit of colour just so I could see whether it was working or not. I thought, yeah, that will do. It's the right kind of size for the page and it will sit just nicely right in the middle where I want it to. So I'm going to add that just over the top. Grab another piece of masking tape and just hold that down like so. And then all I'm going to do is to grab a pen, just a bog standard ballpoint pen, which I had here a second ago, which now seems to have disappeared completely. I wonder if Ian's been in. Just bear with me a sec. There it is. Never trust that man. Right, okay, so I've got my image that I want to transfer onto the black. I've got my white graphite paper in between, so all I'm going to do, that's pretty much where I want it, and all I have to do now is just to transfer the image from one to the other, and I'm just hoping that I don't make any mistakes, because I'm not going to be able to see because I've stuck it down, but I'm sure it'll be fairly easy to do and will work the way I kind of hope it will. So all I'm going to do is just quickly go around the shape that I've already drawn, that I'm happy with, like so. So this is going to take a little bit to go all the way around, so I'll put this on fast forward and then you'll be able to see how I'm creating the image, or you'll see me transfer the image anyway. And I'll try not to get my head in shot while I'm doing it, which is probably going to be a bit of a tall order. Okay, so we're pretty much getting towards the end of it now. So I just have to draw my Christmas bauble, and then I can put in my little snowflake decoration. And that should be, fingers crossed, the first layer of my unicorn drawn onto my paper. So I've got, just very carefully remove that. You can see the pattern as it's transferred, and then I'm just going to very quickly see if I can just remove this without too much trouble, and with any luck it's transferred it all onto the black paper. Cool, like that. Okay, so I've now got my Signo white Uniball opaque pen. I have got more than one of these on standby just in case this one doesn't work, because sometimes they don't. And I can start to go over the white lines. Just make sure I've got more than one on hand. There we go. So again, I will put this on fast forward and we'll speed through this, because I'm sure you don't want to sit there just watching me drawing. Well, not in real time anyway. Okay, so I've traced over the entire of the unicorn with that white pen, and that now really pops off that background. So we all know you can get these in white, but did you know you can also get them in gold, silver and in copper? So I'm hoping that my silver one still works just as well as all the others did, and it does. So I'm now going to start adding in some silver detail. So adding in some hairs for the unicorn, just to kind of get the impression of a flowing mane. Using this beautiful metallic. I'm hoping that just doesn't look white, because it's silver and it's picking up some of those really nice bits. Now I did realise that I've forgotten to put his nose in. And then let's just grab that gold one and we can start maybe doing some alternate gold detail. If this gold It's dried up, which it looks as though it might not have. There we go. I can say we could always use the copper one if the gold had run out, but it seems to be that it's picked it up quite nicely, and then we can add some of that gold detail and shading. Colour the eye. And then do the top, the bauble. Something a little bit different. And then, is that white pen going to work, or is it going to stay? Let's try with the silver instead. And add a little bit of a border. Sometimes it's good to work in colours outside of your comfort zone. And because it's Christmas, or nearly Christmas, working in shiny metallics makes a real difference. And no paint at all on this one. Put a little bit of movement in there. Okay, so what I'd also like to do, providing I can find one of these Uniball pens that still works, I go through these like I don't know what. That looks like maybe a new one, is just to add in some decorative doodle dots, just to kind of finish out and flesh out the background. Although I'm not frightened of white space, or in this case black space, it does help just to kind of bring that back all together. So I'm just doing little collections of 3 dots just to add a little bit of decoration into the background. Doesn't take much. And really, there isn't a lot to say while you're doing something like this. It's one of those processes you can actually get lost in, which is perfect, because that's what art journaling is all about. It's producing expressive pieces, but you can just lose yourself in the creation process. You don't really need to go too mad. Just go around filling in. And of course, from the right angle, if you squint a bit, perhaps they do look a little bit like snowflakes. There you go. So there is my art journal for 7 days, or the 7th day of my 7 days of Christmas series for 2018, and also the mid-month mini mission for the month of December, and the word is unicorn. A little bit easy if you can draw, and even if you can't draw, you've always got the graphite paper to help you out. If you enjoyed that, if you did, give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, you can do so by clicking the button at the end of the video. At the end of the video there will also be a link to the playlist for the entire of the 7 days of Christmas for 2018, but also I'll put a link in the description for the entire of my 7 days of Christmas for 2017 if you didn't see it last year or just catching up. That's all from me for now. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now. Look at the state of my hand. Bye.